Hello guys, my name is Sub-Zero Exabyte and today I am here with a good friend of mine. His name is Chip. Chip is a bit shy so he won't talk much, but that is okay because today we got a lot of things to do. So let's get rolling. Today we are gonna do something really fun and I am not really sure how we are gonna do this, so the plan is to get married. Yes, that is right, we are gonna try get married and my good friend here Chip is gonna help me with it well, at least we are gonna try our best. You probably are thinking, how did Sub come on this idea to get married? Well, I just have to take things to the next level, and with level I mean marriage. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but what I know for sure, the first thing is what we're gonna do is make a nice place to get married. It needs to be romantic and also really classy. But as you know, my building skills are really good, so that should not be a huge problem. I'm thinking of making something with flowers. Yes, flowers would be a good idea. But which color? Let me think. If Chip would make this, he would do black and yellow colors because I said before Chip loves those colors. But this isn't Chip's wedding we are making, no, this is mine, and I think I am gonna place a lot of red flowers. Red stand for romantic, so yes, a bit of red flowers is okay. Maybe something else as well, but we will see. The wedding place we are gonna make is gonna be outside, so I hope the weather will be nice. It would be really bad that when we are in the middle of the wedding it suddenly starts raining. But I heard that there won't be any rain in the upcoming days, so I think we will be fine. Otherwise we will react fast and making some roof over it, but we'll just stay positive and think that there won't be any rain. So for the place we are gonna walk on is gonna be white wool. We are gonna try to make a nice combo with red and white. These colors are gonna be in my mind for the rest of my life, I think, because it is gonna be so special. I still can't believe that I am gonna get married. Like, how is this possible? The one and only Sub is gonna get married with someone, and that someone will be a surprise not only for you guys but also me. You are probably thinking, like, how are you gonna marry someone that you don't even know? Well, let me tell you beautiful people the whole story. So yesterday I was sitting with Chip near to a lake trying to catch some fish to eat. It was really nice, and the place where Chip and I were was also really stunning. It was this big lake in between mountains. So the idea was gotta catch fish and go home to eat them. But after catching so much fish we were not really in the mood to walk back, so what we did was make a small camp with a nice fire that would keep us warm during the night. So in the night Chip and I could not sleep, so we were just telling each other stories, and it was really nice. So after a long time of talking we came by the idea of getting married, but not normally. Chip told me there was this machine where that a lot of people used to get married. First you teleport to a weird place where a machine waits for you. You press in what you are looking for, and after that you just get a woman spawned in. I could not believe my ears what I was listening to. How is it possible that a machine gives you someone you can marry? Well, Chip already saw it once happening, but first I didn't believe him, but then he just kept talking and talking me in it. So here we are making the place where we are gonna get married with Chip as my first man. Besides me, I wonder how this is gonna work out. I'm thinking that we will just be alright. Well, if we aren't and I'm marrying the wrong woman, I will find Chip and then things will go south very fast. But let's see how this is gonna work out. Yes, and besides that, there is one more thing that I am not sure of. And that is, am I ready to get married? It isn't that easy like everyone says. No, people really get responsibilities. I don't say that it is bad, but you just need to be ready for that. Because things could get really hard, especially in the beginning where you first need to get to know each other, especially in this situation where I don't even know the woman. But as you know, I am not really shy or anything. I know how to talk to people in a good and kind way. So that is what I will do to her to get to know her as fast as possible. After I did that, we will go and do something together so we can get used to each other more and more. And then when I think the time is perfect to get married, I will take her to this place and marry her. Chip will be so proud of me. He always wanted me to get married first, but guess what? Chip is gonna be next if this works. Maybe not in this video, but he will get married. I will make sure. I am not gonna be the only that is gonna get married. But in Chip's situation I don't really know how it will work out, because as you know Chip is a bit shy and doesn't really like to talk on camera. So maybe I will do his marriage without of making it a video. We will see. I will talk to him when all of this is over. I should think of something what I am gonna tell her when she is here. I need to prepare myself for the big moment of first meeting her. Yes, that is a good idea. I should tell her a story of me to get to know me better. So what was a good experience I had? I need to tell her a story that isn't boring but a bit fun and exciting. Oh, I remember one, maybe the one where I had this huge fight with the mob army. Yes, that would be exciting to listening to her, and that would also show how of a man I am that isn't afraid of anything. Well, not anything, because if there flies and dragon over my head that would be pretty scary, but I won't tell her that. Let's see how this is gonna move forward. Should I also tell her a story about Chip, because he is my best friend and she will also needs to become acquainted with Chip? Really have no idea. I am getting a bit nervous at this moment. Don't know why. Oh yes guys, what I could do is tell her a story about my and Chip together. I think that is a smart move. But beautiful people, I think it is time to teleport in and use this machine to find out who we are gonna marry. I am so nervous at this point, so sorry if something stupid happens. I am going right in. You know, the bad part about this whole machine is I don't know how it works and what is gonna happen. It might as well just explode in front of my face. Everything could happen at this point. Maybe it is a trap of the evil mobs, I have no idea. And there is another thing, the guy that talked me into this is not here. Mr. Chip, where are you when I need to? Darn it, Well, I think it worked, and it also provided a house. This is really strange. I have no idea what I need to do. I don't even like this house. Ha ha ha, I am so savage. But I am in shock now, so I don't know if I like anything. Ophead moment. But it isn't that bad. I can make changes to the house, and Chip also will have some nice ideas. But this strange house destroyed my wedding place, so what am I gonna do now? Do I really want to marry her? I think I do, so let's rebuild the place where I am gonna get married. I think I will just make the same thing I did before. I think that she will like it as well, especially the red things. I should have called my friends in to be here with me when I get married, but I think it is too late now. We are really far away from my hometown, so until they arrive here that would cost like 1 week or something. We don't have that much time. I want to get this over with as soon as possible, not because I hate it, but because I also want Chip to get married. You know what I would tell everyone on his marriage speech? The story behind the race. So it went like this: there was this big race and only the fastest cars could come, so Chip also went there with his speed monster. Once he was there, everything was fine until the boss of the race came to Chip to check his car. Out of nowhere, the boss told him Chip won't be racing today. Chip was in shock and asked why. The boss responded on that with, your cars is not in a good condition. But Chip checked everything 3 times and the boss had another look, then he told him it's alright to race now. So the big race was on. Chip just was so fast he ended up as first, plus he made a new world record. That's why they drove a car that was called the Speed Monster, and that is how it will go down in the history books, because I think there will be a faster car soon with all the new cars that come up every day. We should also buy a new car for the family. I guess a family car. I don't really like them because they are big and boring. I am more fast car guy that will just drive fast at places where it is allowed. But as you can see, if you get married, a lot of thing will change for you and you old habits. Also, a really good example is that when you get married you need to spend a lot more time with your wife and children. I am absolutely not sure if I can do that, because before this I almost chilled every day with Chip. We did a lot of fun stuff together, but I guess those times are over. But sooner or later this would have needed to happen. We can't just stay and do fun things all the time. We need to grow up. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, the place where we are gonna marry is back up and running. We could now get married at any time we want, but I think we need to do some more things before we really could let this thing happen. And I am not really sure if everything as we had planned to do is finished, but we will improvise along the way. You guys remember what I told you about improvising, that skill is really important for you? Well, that is what I am doing right now, improvising, baby. You know how to train your improvising? Well, the answer to that, guys, I am not sure if I am the right guy to tell you, but there simply isn't any way to train that. I think by the time you just play a lot of Minecraft and get a lot of experience, then you will get better and better. But for now, let's change up this house a bit because I just don't like it. It's so simple and ugly, but it will do for now. If Armora, the woman that spawned in, and I still can't believe that I am gonna marry her, but if she saw all my other houses she will definitely not stay here. Do you guys like the name Armora? It is kind of strange, but I like it, so I think it is okay. But guys, yesterday I also had a big nightmare about everything that is happening around the marriage. I will tell you what happened. So in this nightmare I was marrying someone that I also never met, and after the marriage this woman started being really mean to me and started destroying everything she saw. She was pretending to do it without that she was noticing it, but I saw the way she was doing it and I did not like it. Was such a horror to see. You know what she also did? She burned the whole house of my. I was so mad that I tried to kill her, but somehow she could protect herself really good. Then I asked her, how are you this good at fights? She told me that she was the queen of the mobs, and at that moment I realized that I was in huge troubles. I had to think fast what I needed to do, so I did what I always do when I am in danger. I call my best friend Chip, and of course Chip came in and helped me. Together we killed the queen of the mobs. I was so proud that we did it because it was a big fight. And so when everything was done I woke up and realized it was all a dream/nightmare. Why a dream/nightmare? Because it started scary with the queen of mobs, but in the end we killed her, so it was a happy end. So let's see if we can have small conversation with Madame Armor. She does look beautiful, so that is nice, but I am just scared because of what happened in my dream. I bet that it won't happen here, but you never know. Sometimes the strangest things happen from the smallest things. And that said, what are we gonna do next? Because I think should do something with her. Maybe she already thinks that I am boring. Let's first get rid of this knight that walks around here with a sword. I don't like the fact someone is standing behind me with a sword. Yes, I know that Chip always has my back in every situation, but yay, I think you guys know what I mean. I have an idea what we could do with the three of us. You know what they say, a real man comes on a white horse, so let's go and try to find a white horse and change the meta a bit. I want to ride the horse, but she will. We don't need to do everything that everyone does. Sometimes a bit of change is good, so people can see that we are different. Sometimes it is better to change the meta a bit. You know what I am saying, bro? Sometimes you got to be different to show them that you are different. Some people say that I am from a different planet because of the things I do. I will tell you something I never told anybody because it's something I am really proud of, and it is kind of extreme. Yes guys, so once I was flying a plane just solo, nobody that was with me, so there is nobody I can like come back on this story, so I will tell you how I changed the meta. I was flying and suddenly was bored on the plane, and I was thinking by myself, what could I do? So everything came up in my mind, do loops or just land the plane on the water. But I toughed by myself that this time I will do something nobody ever did, so I jumped of the plane. But guess what? Yes, I am really savage, but I jumped off without a parachute. I know, wait, now comes the best part. So when I was flying down I saw some things where could like land that would break my fall a bit. I saw a jungle, I toughed at that, could break it a bit, but the impact would still be hard, so I kept looking while I was in the air, and suddenly I spotted a lake in the middle of the jungle. I decided to jump in there. Everything went fine. I had a smooth landing. The water was a really nice idea of mine. So ladies and gentlemen, that is something I did and was really extreme. Sometimes you just need to things that will change the meta forever. After I did that and told some friends of mine, they also tried to do it with success. I was so proud of them that they also did it, because that is how you create a meta. So we found our white horse, so we are almost ready to back home. You know why I say that? Well, because it is night now and I think there will be mobs soon around us, and I can't afford of losing her by a mob. Well, actually, I have an idea, but it is kind of mean. What would happen if she just died without my noticing it? Then it would not be my fault that she died, and then I would not need to marry her. That is something interesting to think about. Well, maybe it will just happen. Who know? I don't know, and I think you guys either don't know. Let's her ride this horse home so we can stall it and keep it near the house. The horse will be a big uses for when we need to ride home. I know it is just one horse, but better one horse than non-horse. Now we can switch. When someone gets tired of walking, then he could just get on top of the horse. It's called sharing, and you know what they say, sharing is caring. Well, I don't know who says that, but it is nice saying, right? Just try it. Sharing is caring. Yes, I like that. Maybe we should use that from now on. Alright, so the horse is inside between the fences so she can't escape and the mobs won't be able to hurt her. Well, let's keep this horse here for now. It is nice and I made her a nice place. Everything is nice. Well, what is happening in the house? I have no idea. Nobody will ever know. I didn't see anything, did I? So guys, the video is slowly getting to an end. Let me see what we did this video. Well, we did a lot, but we learned something really important, and that is, don't trust a machine to make woman for you that you can marry. That just isn't the way to get married. Just try to find a normal girl, get to know her really good, and then start building from there. That is the best advice I can give you now at this moment. This was a really bad idea of Chip, but that doesn't matter because it was a experience I never had. So ladies and gentlemen, I think I said enough for now. I am gonna leave you, but not for long. We will see each other again in the next video, right? Yes, we will. I don't know if Chip also will be there, but we will see. So for now, beautiful people, goodbye. Wait, before I go guys, I almost forgot to tell you that you should try to find a horse as soon as possible for yourself, because then you don't need to walk everywhere. Yes, that is something I wanted to say. I really tried to help you guys. So first thing you do when you Play Minecraft, don't make a house, no try to find a horse as soon as possible. Remember, change the meta, we're gonna change the Minecraft meta for EVERR. Alright guys, now I really need to go, bye.